another UA podcast episode. We went through the last one and we realized we didn't really do some intros last time. Yeah. The J. Cole album came out, we got a little excited and we threw it all together.
To it.
Let's give him a quick little introduction. I'm Shane, musician, producer, rapper, singer, etc. I just like music, man. All music, rap, R&B, rock, soul, punk, anything you can think of, I'm into it. Here we got the guy himself.
Oh man,
Senor.
It's me. I'm Krishan. You feel me? Some may know me as brother, friend, sex connoisseur.
Wow.
Go ahead, believe what you want. Yeah, I'm into fashion, clothes, and all that. We're into music. We've been friends with these guys for a minute, so
some slide over there. And today we got a very, very special guest, Mr. Smoke Lounge himself. T. Mr. Come on the track, Mr. S. Hey, Stefan. This is that guy.
The sitcom.
They don't even know about that yet.
Tell the rapper, my guy. What's up?
What's going on?
It's Teo, rapper, actor, hip hop, R&B, jazz, even. I'm an artist.
That's
All around performer, entertainer. That's all I can say.
We got some questions, man. We got some. We just want to say what's up. How you been, man? How's the music too?
I'm good. I mean, college just finished, so I got more time now on my hands. I can do more things that I want to do. Other than that, everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Music is coming along. Trying to get my catalog built up. Other than that, I'm chilling for real.
Yeah.
Everything good.
So I know your most recent project out, Smoke Lounge Selling Still. That was a real jazz infused hip hop sort of. What's the next steps? What's happening now? Where are these next steps going to, man?
What do you have to look for?
Trying to build up trying to get another project out, get another project going. Cause I want to do that because it's been too long since I dropped my last one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to put out something for the summertime, hopefully before my birthday. But yeah, I'm just trying to build up songs. I've been writing, trying to get like a nice, really get a lot of things going so I can have something to choose from. So like, you know what I'm saying? Get stuff going, put stuff together, get a concept going maybe. You know what I'm saying? Just try and get a nice body of work, for real.
What's your process like, man? 'Cause I know you like to pick your beats first, and then you usually fit the vibe, and you sort of like go with the flow type of dude. So what's your process looking like? Let's get a little an inside look. What's
Process for a song?
You're making a track.
It depends on how I'm feeling. Some days I really feel like rapping, like really feel like being barred up, like writing some like dense stuff.
Right.
And other days I feel like more chill, you know what I'm saying, something like that, more, love song-ish type thing. So depending on how I'm feeling, I'll find a beat. Normally I get the verse first before the hook. The hook would probably take me a little bit more time to think about, but I try to get the verse going first. Just think about the first thing that comes to mind. So like I just write the first line. I don't really pay too much attention to it. Just go through it, try and get a verse done. After I get the first verse, 9 times out of 10, I'll probably get a concept for the hook after that. So I get the hook. And then, honestly, I rarely write a full song in one sitting. I'll probably write a verse first, then the hook, and then probably just leave it at that, probably sit on it for a while so I can get the second verse right. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'll go from there and get, put the second hook down. Other than, it's probably just really just how I write, to be honest.
See, like that's crazy to me. At least for like what I like to do when I'm like making something, it'll start with the beat, and then everything just sort of comes after. You know what I mean? I know you definitely have those moments too, where it's like the song is like writing itself almost. You just flowing off your last bar, flowing off whatever the beat is giving you, and you don't keep it going. Yeah, Tail, got you here. Relax, man.
I'm chill, man. I'm chill.
You know what I'm saying? How do you think, over the last year and a half, COVID affected your process, how you're writing, what you're writing about. Because I know you're supposed to be a freshman in college, but you ain't really get that experience.
Right.
So that can
I don't know. I don't think COVID affected me too much, to be honest. I think it just gave me more time to sit down and less things to think about.
Yeah.
So I probably would say I probably had more time to write.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, than I probably would have been being on campus or something like that.
Right.
So I don't really feel like it's affected my craft too much. I mean, I probably would have spent the same amount of time writing lines that I would have, if COVID didn't happen, if I was on campus.
Right.
That's really it. To be honest, I definitely wish COVID wasn't around because I feel like I would probably put out more.
Yeah.
That'd probably be one thing. Like writing, in terms of like writing and stashing stuff up, I probably would have been the same. But like putting stuff out, I probably would have put out way more stuff had it not been for COVID. That's so that's can't do about that.
Speaking of putting out stuff, I know you said you was building up your catalog, and I know over time, artists change, and what's these few songs sound like? What does this catalog sound like? What is the vibe we going for the next project? What's happening?
And even on top of that, like, what's your style? Like, what do you feel? What niche do you get into? What subgenres?
I don't even know. The style that I'm going for now, I don't even know what my style is, to be honest, because it's really whatever I'm feeling at the time. Like, I really write based off of my emotion at the time and how I'm feeling. And I guess that's good and bad because I don't like to force what I'm writing. Like, if it's not genuine, if it's not really like something I feel like I got that fire in me to write, and it don't really come to me naturally, I really don't be like trying to like force out rhymes because then the song not gonna feel natural. But there's been times where like I've written a song and then in my mind, like during while I'm writing it, it don't really feel like it's what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? There's times I've written a song and I'd be like, this is not really how I want it to be said. I sit on it, I come back, and I'll be like, this is actually perfect. Like, this is actually, like, how I wanted it to be. So, yeah, my vibe is basically just, however I'm feeling. Like I said, whether I want to be barred up, whether I want to put more emotion into it, whether I want to have more of a message behind it. I be on, boom bap, maybe some lo-fi hip-hop, something like that, more jazz hip-hop. So, chill. It, depends. I'm trying to get more, like, more trappy, more like mainstream vibe going. Yeah. Not. I don't want that to be my whole style. I want to stay, lyric focused, but having a couple party songs, having a couple summer songs is good. Yeah. Diversify myself. So.
Yeah. And even to like what you was just saying, that whole like you'll write a line, it sounds bad in the moment, but then you come back and you're like, nah, this was it.
Right.
Sort of like I know y'all both saw that the J. Cole documentary, The Off Season.
Yeah.
How he was just saying, like, you gotta trust yourself to write that first line, and trust that first line is gonna take you to the second. And that's sort of what I was mentioning before. Like, once you got a concept for a song, or at least for me, especially once I have a solid like a line or two, which is why I usually do the hook first, because that'll be like the catchiest thing. I could just, you build the song around that, and once you have the first line, everything else will just it's gonna flow after. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I definitely feel you with that. Like, you'll write a line, and sometimes you just, especially if it's been a while since you wrote, like you'll write it and you're like, I don't know, but then you'll hear it, or like you'll record the line and you're like, oh yeah, that sounds that sounds fire. It's really all about how you feel about that.
You gotta sit with it sometimes. You gotta let it age. You gotta let it grow on you.
Yeah.
Especially with me, like I'm my harshest critic. Like when it comes to like really trying to like have good metaphors and good lines, like if that's what I'm going for, I can't even get past the first four, because I feel like the first four, when you're doing a certain song, is really like you gotta have a good strong first four. When I'm writing like a song that I really want to be like bar heavy, like I be trying to make sure the first four is like solid. Like I gotta have a good first four, because like I notice with people, like if the first four isn't really like that great, or if it's like subpar average, or like even like bad, especially if it's bad, people will really like tune out and won't even really pay attention to the rest of the song. So you can have a bad first four, but the the rest of the hook, the verse will be great. People won't really like pay attention to it. But if the first four give me something like really hit and like catch their ear, then they pay attention once the rest of the song. Right. So I gotta make sure the first four is good, catch their attention, so I can keep them interested.
Keep them in.
Right.
Yeah, and I think especially with those bar heavy songs, I think you also got to be careful with your structuring as well. You know what I mean? Because it's very easy to get lost in just writing or even do something too simple like verse hook verse. And even I do that shit all the time too. It's like I'll just do a song. It's like verse hook, which is cool sometimes. But you want to make sure you want to keep your audience interested in it.
Right.
Like add a bridge in there and start like really building your song and shit. Which what you was talking about, like a little more mainstream stuff. Like you want to something that's catchy to the ear, but you still want to keep that integrity of like. I want to give you the best possible lines
Right.
I can deliver.
And that's the thing that I like about Tyler in a sense. That's what I've been trying to do. Like Tyler will give you like variety. He won't always verse hook verse or hook verse hook.
Right.
He'll give you like a bridge and throw something in there and like different parts in the beat that he could like make separate and like make it something different that you're not expecting.
Right.
And that's kind of like I'm trying to get more beats like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I could have different sections and it's not just verse hook verse and something that's just simple and straightforward. Like getting like a first intro 4, then maybe the verse, a little break before the hook, then the hook, something like that. Give it something different. Give it a little bit more flavor.
I like that.
Flavor's always good.
Flavor's
always good.
Seasoning.
You know
what I'm saying? For sure.
I like that.
Right. So let's move away from specifically songwriting. Let's talk about Teo. What's up, man? What got you into music? Why boom bap? Some inspirations.
What got me into music?
Honestly,
what got me in when I was real young, probably like elementary, even before elementary school, probably at the time Lil Wayne 6 foot 7 foot was fire. Like that was a song around that era.
Right.
And that song, I used to listen to that every day. I used to wake up and get on the laptop. I used to go on YouTube and put that on. I used to just listen to that whole song. I could take that song. I was listening to that shit like constantly. So that was really what got me into hip hop. So I'd probably say like Lil Wayne. I got into Drake a little bit after that. But I wasn't really like too into hip hop or like even into music for real like that until probably like middle school ish, but more like high school is when I really started taking it serious.
Right.
Because high school, I started getting inspired off of J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive, and J. Cole, January 28th, I had that on repeat, and O3 Adolescence, I had that on repeat too. So that's what really got me into like, rapping, and I was just like, this is nice. And then, I got into Kendrick. And then I started getting into the old school, so Biggie, Pac, I got into Lauryn Hill, I got into Erykah Badu, I got into Nas, I got into Jay, I got into like everybody. So I started, ever since like freshman year of high school, even really 8th grade, I started like really like getting like doing my homework, like listening to songs, listening to the classics, what's classic. You know what I'm saying? And then I was listening to interviews of rappers talking, all of that, because I thought there was a lot of, jewels being dropped, gems being dropped on that.
Right.
So, I just really became really indulged in hip hop, and I just thought like, yo, this is fire. And then I didn't really start taking hip hop's, rapping serious until high school. Like, middle school, I was writing a couple verses here and there, but it was nothing crazy. Like it was, cat, bat, rat, tat, all of that. But I got into high school and I was like, no, I want to take this serious. I want to start taking this serious. I want to start making music. I want to start putting stuff out. So high school is when I really started writing more and trying to work on my craft. And that's where it really started.
Those studio sessions after school.
Studio sessions after school in the
brick
building.
studio.
In the storage room.
Concrete studio.
Concrete, no padding, no none of this.
Nah, remember we had one pad on a music stand.
Yup. It was so bad, but that's what we had. But and that was back when it was like 7, 8, 9 people trying to record, and we only had like an hour. That was when it was bad rapping. Everybody was sitting there waiting for people to, get their joint on.
I used to be sitting there. Who next?
Right. And you was the only producer. It was like you. Except for that, Trendsetter had, but you was really the main one that was doing. They were like, oh shit, this.
So those good times.
Cooking up.
That's when I used to be in there. The only editing I used to do is just the volume and the beat and your vocals. That's it.
That's all you know.
That's all I knew how to do.
Turn that one up a little more.
But for the time, it was great. Like for the time, it was fire. From what we had, it was good music. obviously, you look back and it was like, compared to what we doing now, people got real equipment, people got real, you know what I'm saying, talent got better, people learning new skills.
Right.
So for the time, it was great. It was solid.
It is. Dude, that's really what it is, bro. That time and like that dedication. That I feel like some people, especially with like really with anything entertainment wise, people be like assuming it's different from any other job, or nah. It's the same thing with any basketball, music, acting, film. That's all gonna be the same as any STEM thing that you're gonna do, any like liberal arts. Whatever field you're gonna do, that's that time practice, that same like dedication to it. You know what I mean? So now we want to ask some hot seat questions, man. You putting you on the hot seat now.
Hot seat.
So here we know we got our big three: Drake, Kendrick, Cole, the top dogs, the big dogs. They're always gonna be in question. They're all equally great in their own respects.
Right.
Yada yada yada.
Right.
One gotta go though. One. Out of these, I'm gonna give you three projects, one from each. We gonna put you in the hot seat, in the burner board.
Alright, we gonna see.
Forest Hills Drive.
Okay.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Man.
Oh wow.
And I'll throw in Nothing Was the Same. Or you're the Drake expert.
Take care.
Which one you want to throw in? Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Take Care.
We're throwing Take Care. There you go.
But like all the moments gotta go. All the summer drinks.
It's not even that hard for me. Take Care. That one gotta go.
Yeah, he's
wild.
Which one gotta go?
Forest Hills is a classic.
Forest Hills gotta go for me.
That's
Forest Hills gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta go for me. I'm a Drake guy. You know what I mean? I'm always rock with my boy.
Jake
Also, it's just like he gave us so much from that album. That's just like I can't take away Marvin Trump. I can't take away Crew Love and Take Care and Headlines. Those are big memories back in, what was that, 2011? Like those are big moments.
Yes, that's
huge
very
moments. You know what I mean?
I feel like
that shook up the middle school dances. We was getting crazy. You feel me? I mean, like outside of just like how like.
So we in agreement to Pimp a Butterfly. You can't.
Yeah, that's not going.
Yeah.
That's not going.
That's too much.
That's monumental. Take Care, unfortunately, has to go. I feel like those are just two classics that you can't get rid of. Take Care is
no.
Maybe I'm biased towards J. Cole because that's my favorite. Like that album is what got me started for real.
Yeah.
So I can't even get rid of that.
That's just like it's such a class. Like it's just like that's so much hip hop.
No features.
Not just no features.
That's such a such a modern day hip hop staple for Forest Hills Drive. I think the love for like real hip hop has obviously gone down a bit, which is fine. Times change. That's the nature.
Sounds change.
That's the nature of things. I'm not complaining about that.
Right.
But I think that was just such a monumental like hip hop piece in modern times. It's just like it's hard to really both of them, honestly.
Yeah, I mean
Kendrick was a lot more jazz infused, but it was like I gotta give it to both of them, and then also the concepts behind both the albums. Take Care was great. It had a lot of great moments on it, but as an album, I'm sort of looking for like if Take Care was a mixtape, but as an album, I want a more
concise,
more like put together like.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Concept behind everything, a meaning behind everything. Take Care is a great collection of songs. Same thing what we were saying about the off season. You know what I mean? That's a great collection of songs. I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. Like it's a great collection of songs. There's not a real concept behind it. What you were saying, how it's not really. It doesn't feel like an album because.
I mean, well, like I don't always feel like albums to be concise or to have some type of. I mean, if the production, it goes down to like other stuff other than like maybe the subject matter, like everything else.
Say what you want. Production on Take Care. There was good production. I feel like it was there was good production, there's also some moments that were just like that were just
40 was in his bag in there.
the beat. That's what I'm saying. The beats were good, but then like the way that Drake's vocal sounded at some points.
I mean, I feel like that's more him.
Just,
I don't know.
The way I see it,
I'll take.
what you take?
No, I'll just take care.
Oh, how I see it though, like Jake, that Forest Hills album was really what got J. Cole a lot of respect outside of like his core fan base.
That is true.
Like that's what really like
launched
set him up, because you have to think out of that came Wet Dreams, and out of that came No Role Models.
Get off my dick.
Right, and those 2-3 was really what got people like, yo, this J. Cole, what's this?
Yeah.
And even then, it 9 times out of 10, like people could probably name like a song off of a J. Cole off that J. Cole album before they could name a song off of Take Care.
Nah.
Because
I
people,
don't know
how people know Marvin's Room, but are people gonna really know that was off of Take Care?
Yeah.
I mean,
people
kind of got a point with that. I
Think about it.
got a point with that when he put it that way. When you first said that, I was like, you're bugging.
Whoa.
People know a lot of songs off of Take Care, but they don't necessarily know that it's off of
Take Care.
Take Care.
Nah.
I
feel like you know it's not anything else. Marvin's Room wouldn't be on Nothing Was the Same.
It could have been
definitely not if you read
It could have just been a single.
But you're also a
Obviously.
Drake fan, so you would know.
That's
that.
what I'm saying. When you have to look at the grand scheme of things.
Outside of these people's core fan base, yeah.
Like Drake, if
if
Drake didn't drop Take Care, like he would have still had Nothing Was the Same that came out like
so
around that same time as Forest Hills.
Right.
So I think Nothing Was the Same probably like Take Care was like a very solid album, but Nothing Was the Same like a Forest Hills kind of like helped Drake get up, because you have to think about it.
Yeah,
Nothing Was the Same came out around the time Vine was popping.
That was 2013. Same Me to Think Each Other.
So Nothing Was the Same was like that song that came, the album that was like more mainstream, to be honest, than Take Care. Because Nothing Was the Same came out around the same time Vine was popping, and a lot of more Vines was using.
Oh yeah, just like
Nothing Was the Same
like
song.
social media, and
Right.
Stuff, but
So I think Drake was really like gonna be, that album for him was more like
But
the
Drake
push.
is also always, all three of them, Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, they've always been super big because of people that brought them into the game.
Right,
Kendrick had Dre, Wayne took in Drake, and Jay-Z took in
Right,
Cole.
Cole, yeah.
So like, I don't think publicity was ever a huge problem with them, but I understand what you're saying. Like, they had a core fan base when they first started, and they pop off albums like Pimp Butterfly was Kendrick's, or Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, no, Good Kid, Mad City definitely put, that was the one that put Kendrick.
Yeah.
Take Care.
That definitely was before that. And then I'd say, but Take Care also was.
Take Care was that big one for Drake.
Yeah.
Because he also,
Because
he had
Take
the
Me
motto on
Later,
there, right? Or am I bugging?
Yeah.
He did, right? He
Oh
had
yeah.
the motto.
And
he
right.
Did.
had a lot of good
mad
songs.
stuff
on
No,
there.
that album was definitely.
Yeah, you gotta revisit that album. man.
Dude, that's the thing. I haven't really listened to.
Right.
I've listened to Pimp a Butterfly and Forest Hills more than I've listened to Take Care.
Yeah, but
I have bias, so I'm of course gonna keep the Cole album, and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Pimp a Butterfly can't go. It's sort of unfair to even put Pimp a
yeah, that's
Butterfly.
what I'm saying.
You should put Good Kid, man. We should
No,
change.
Good Kid, Mad City wouldn't even change my opinion.
Yeah, Kendrick is
Kendrick is hard. Bro.
Kendrick
Kendrick is one of them ones.
a different.
He's one of them ones. For sure.
He can't go.
That's a guy. That's just a staple. So Matt, we need a final verdict on this. What's up? Yeah, it's Pimp Butterfly, Take Care, Forest Hills Drive. One of them gotta go. Who's going?
Take Care. Take Care gotta go.
Take Care gotta go. That's fair.
2014's out of here.
That's fair enough. And I think I'm gonna have to agree with Teo on this one. Take Care is gonna have to get out of it. Based off my personal preferences and what I
music
believe.
and
Yeah,
but I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey man.
More discussions, more things definitely coming soon. Teo, my guy. Thank you for being here, my guy.
I don't want to touch y'all J. Cole loving, Drake hating hands.
I love Drake. I love all three of those dudes are, in my eyes, so they're equally talented, great artists. Do I like J. Cole the most? Of course, that's my dude.
For sure.
That's my guy, especially since Jay-Z was my first favorite artist, and like it was just natural. Then I got introduced to Cole, and I've always been in. I was like, this is great. Cole is my guy. I think all three are equally talented, amazing. They do what they gotta do the way they gotta do.
How they gotta do.
But if you guys have any opinions about how long you want the podcast to be, or what album, video length y'all like, let us know. Or anything you want to hear us discuss.
Again, as always, let us know what you liked, what you didn't like down below. Let us know what you talk about next. Artists, I'm gonna put both of our Instagrams in there. Also, the Urban Ambition Instagram will also be down below. Follow it. Hit me up if you're an artist. Tails will also be there. Go check him out on Instagram. He posts a lot of freestyles, a whole bunch of cool stuff for y'all to go check out.
Sir, I'm gonna get back to those.
You hear them, man. We just need suggestions down below. Let us know what we should listen to, who we should listen to, what kind of music, everything down below. Thank y'all so much for the love on the last video. Keep going, keep growing. Stay blessed.